Hi. Okay, so the first problem we have is 356 plus 297. So I already have them kind of arranged. So at the top we have 1, 2, 3 flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods, and 6 units. On the bottom we have 2 flats, 9 rods, and 7 units. So the first thing we're going to want to do is combine to be able to regroup. So we're going to start with the units. So we know that we have to have 10 units to regroup into one rod. So I'm going to take 3 from the top to combine down here, but you could do it the other way. It doesn't really matter. So now we see we have 3 flats, 5 rods, and 3 units on the top, with 2 flats, 9 rods, and 10 units on the bottom. So we know that these units combined is equal to 10, and we can regroup these 10 units into one rod. So we're going to take these units away and regroup into one rod. So now we have the 3 flats, 5 rods, and 3 units still on the top, with 2 flats and 10 rods on the bottom. So again, we're able to combine and regroup here because we have the 10 rods, and then we know that 10 rods equals 1 flat. So we're going to take all of these rods and regroup them into a flat. So now there's nothing that we can regroup. This is as far as we can go with this problem. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods, and 3 units, making 653. So from this we know that 356 plus 297 is equal to 653. So moving on to the second problem, we actually have a subtraction, and it's going to be 642 minus 358. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flats. We need 4 rods, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that one away. And then we need 2 units. So we're going to take one of those away. So now we have the 642 that we need to start. And so we're subtracting 358 from the 642 we have here. So we're going to start with units first. Now we're subtracting 8 in the problem. So we don't have 8 units to take away. So we're going to need to exchange one of these rods for 10 units so that we have enough units to take away the 8 units we need to. So I'm going to take this rod away, and I'm going to add 10 units to replace that. So let me count them out. Oops. Okay. So now that we exchanged that one rod for the 10 units, we have 6 flats still, but now we have 3 rods and 12 units. So in the problem, we're subtracting 8, so we're going to want to take away the 8 units from the 12 that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're taking those away. So now we're left with 6 flats, 3 rods, and 4 units. So moving on to the rods. In the problem, we're subtracting 50. We don't have 5 rods. We don't have 50 to subtract here. So again, we're going to have to exchange a flat for 10 rods to have enough rods to subtract the 50 that we need to, or the 5 rods, but the value of 50. So we're going to take away that flat. And we're going to add 10 rods. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and I'm going to move the ones we already have up, just kind of down to make it more visually understandable. So now we added the 10 rods, but we exchanged it for a flat. So now we have 10 rods, and then we already had 3, so we have 13 rods. So in all, we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods, or 5 flats, I'm sorry. And then We have 5 flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rods, and 4 units. So from this, we had to subtract 50, meaning 5 rods, because they're each worth 10. So we're going to take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of move this over. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rods, and 4 units. Now the last part is we had to subtract 300, so we needed to subtract 3 flats. Well, luckily we have more than 3 flats, but we have enough flats to subtract. So we have to take away 3 flats. So I'm just going to take the top 3. 1, 2, 3. So as we can see here, we did all of our subtraction. So this is the final answer. We have 2 flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rods, and 4 units. So from this, we can tell that 642 subtracting 358 from 642, we get this, which is 284.